Good morning. I wasn't going to vlog today, but then I was like, no, it's too exciting not to vlog. So it is raining today. It is a very miserable day, but I'm in very high spirits. I washed my hair and I put some curls in it, but they've just sort of deflated. This is the fit, just my Lululemon Aligns, and this top is from The Iconic, and just like my little Louis Vuitton sneaks. And so we're going to an inspection. I'm taking my pochette and my brown glasses. Basically, it's in another inspection day. I've made a couple of offers. The one that I told you about in the last vlog, where I offered 680 and they were like, we won't take anything below 700. So I was like, okay, I'll offer 700, and they were like, no. They brought the asking price down from 735 to 719, and at the advice of my mortgage broker, he was like, offer 710. And so I did that yesterday, and I'm just fingers crossed because I love that place so much and I really want it. But today we are doing two inspections. The first one is really pretty. It has like a full river view of the Brisbane River, and I just love the area. Like, it's where I grew up and my parents live there, and I'm really familiar with the area, and it's really beautiful and nice. But the apartment is 10 years old, which is interesting because in the photos it looks really modern, and I'm hoping that the condition of the apartment is still like the photos. But because of the river view and how high it is, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but there is no price guide, which is annoying. So I have no idea what I'm in for. And then I'm going to actually look at a 1-bed, 1-study here in the area that I currently live. And that looks really modern and cute, and it's quite small. And I think that, yes, it's small, it's 1-bed, 1-study, but the asking price is $490, which is just such a steal. So gonna go and look at both of those. And then I'm going to my girlfriend George's house for a trivia day competition. There's like a whole bunch of us going, and there's gonna be teams, and there's gonna be trivia, and there's gonna be prizes, and I'm ready. If you know me, you know how much I love trivia. So I'm just gonna take you along and show you the apartments and tell me which one you prefer.
Okay, so something that's kind of niche that's like really important to me when looking for a house is like the aesthetic of the street. And I'm someone who likes like a lot of greenery and nature and like kind of like quiet. So I'll show you the street that we're dealing with. It's pretty good. I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 10. See, green, small, quiet, love it. Look at this view though. This is the balcony.
Yeah, and looked at these places and said this is the ones that I've always wanted. And yeah, the board will come over here and move up.
I feel like every inspection that I've been to, the person who lives here is like a podcaster or like a professional gamer. Like, look at this setup. It's a girl who lives here. I'm like, pop off. I do like the built-ins, but I hate that these aren't mirrored. If I were to go ahead with this, I'd need to repaint all of the walls because they're like really damaged and it hasn't been taken care of and it's a bit old. And I would have to mirror these. And I would look maybe into replacing the carpet as well. But the location is amazing and the view is amazing. Okay, so really liked that place. It would definitely need a lot of work. Well, not a lot, but a bit of work done if I were to live there. And I was super shocked when I asked for a price guide because the realtor said high 8s, low 9s. And like, I totally get that it's on the river and it's big for an apartment in Brisbane. But I pulled up all the recent sales in that exact building, like the same address. And the highest one was 900 and it had 3 bedrooms. And all of the others, there were like 5 that had 2 bedrooms. The most expensive one was 675. And I'm like, they all have views, they're all the same. They're all 10 years old, that's why they're a little bit cheaper. But I'm just like, I personally don't think that saying that price guide is realistic. I think that's just gonna turn people away. I think like when I heard that, I was just like, are you crazy? Like, based on recent sales in the exact building, like that's just a bit absurd. And so overall, I don't know what to call it. I'm not going to call it by the suburb because like stalkers, but basically we're going to call it
the 2-bed, 1 study that I've now made 3 offers on. So yesterday they actually lowered the price from asking offers over $735, and I put in my 3rd offer of $710. So I'm hoping, I really, really, really want to live there for like years. Like, I love this place so much. The location, the facilities, just like the aesthetic of the apartment, the layout of the apartment, I love it. So, fingers crossed. I forgot to mention, before the 1 bed, I actually am here now at another inspection, the one from last weekend, that the real estate didn't tell me was cancelled, so we're trying it again. Okay, so I actually really like this one. The ceilings are 3 meters high, which makes it look super, super big. Good living area. I do like the kitchen. It's just a bit messy. This is the master. The bedrooms are a little bit smaller. It's a little walk-through cupboard. It's a little bit hard for me to like look past the mess. I'm just trying to imagine it like, you know, empty and clean. But so far this one is cute. And the asking price for this one is mid-800s. I feel like the high ceilings make such a difference to make it look so much bigger. And there's like good storage. There's like a little laundry there. I feel like the corridor here looks like an art gallery. Like the ceilings are so high. I actually quite like this one. Do you know how tall the ceilings are?
They're 2.7.
Yeah, okay.
We sold this building off the plan, so it's that end. Right. So like
This is a little dining area with a little garden out there.
All the wine.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So we also have the water feature. The swimming pool is at the level 1.
Yeah, sure.
This is the just only the and now here we got the steam room. Here.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, this is a steam room.
Nice.
Yes, and then you can see the fireworks.
Yep.
But you have to, when. Yeah.
This is pretty.
Yeah, you can go inside.
Nice.
So if you have guests, you know.
Little meeting room.
Yeah, so I think it's long enough.
And a little garden, which I love. I'm actually very surprisingly happy with this one. We are at George's. I'm assembling cheese board. Here is said Georgia making cocktail, and we are ready for trivia. And this is her puppy, Cooper. I just about called you Cooper.
Everyone calls him Cooper.
So I've got myself a mojito, and then this is the spread. This is so cute.
It looks so good. Anastasia Brenton.
First round, geography, 8. Second round, Harry Potter, a very sad 4 out of 10. Round 3, yet to be determined.
Yeah, it is. Great. They do.
So I'm back home now. I'm nice and shiny. Tonight is actually Riverfire in Brisbane, which is this huge event, happens every year, and it's basically just fireworks on the Brisbane River. And it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to drive 10 kilometers because the roads are just insanely busy. Like, I've never seen anything like it. And like every bridge is just packed with people. The entire north and south side of the river is just like, you can't see anything other than people. And obviously I'm really lucky. I live along the river that I have a view from where I live, which is really nice. So I'm going to enjoy the fireworks when they start. They also have like planes and like
some, I don't even know, they're like jets and they're really loud, and to be honest, I don't really like them. I don't really like loud things. But I had such a good day. My friend Georgia did the most amazing job of facilitating a trivia day. She made all of the questions, so much food. It was literally so much fun. I had like the best time. There were 3 teams and we actually came second. We didn't win, but we had 7 categories. There was like, I think I showed them to you guys. There was geography, 2000s, science, sport, music. What am I missing? Oh, and there was Harry Potter. And my Harry Potter knowledge and my friends' knowledge is very, 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 very lacking. But I learned a lot. That's what I feel like I like the most about trivia, is when I get questions wrong, I don't know them. Like, you'll never get that question wrong again. So some of the examples of questions that we got wrong, in case you were wondering. Which country was the first country to host the Olympics twice? We said Athens, but they weren't the first. They've hosted it twice, but they weren't the first. It was actually Paris who hosted it twice first. And one of the interesting questions that we got right was the national sport of Canada. No, it's not ice hockey, it's lacrosse. And I know that because one trivia game, probably like years ago now, we answered ice hockey and it wasn't, it was lacrosse. So we learnt it. We never make that mistake twice. The science questions were really good. They were really broad and they were like adequately difficult. They were good. Like, for example, which planet has the highest gravity? Like, which is the heaviest when you're on it? It's Jupiter. We got that. I think we got 10 out of 10 on science. Would have been stressful if we didn't. How many neck bones does a giraffe have? So cervical vertebrae. And they're the same, like with humans, with all mammals have the same number of vertebrae. So it's 7. Got that. And what's the little flap at the top of the flap at the top of the airway was the question. It's the epiglottis, of course. And how many elements are on the periodic table? 118. What else was there? The first rap song was in the 1970s. Everything's always earlier than you think. So yeah, that was so fun. I love trivia so much. So yeah, it's Saturday night and I'm in for a wild one, reading my book on the couch, one of my favorite things ever. I'm actually so full of snacks. Like, I ate so much cheese, it wasn't even funny. Tomorrow, nothing planned, just chilling at home, trying to take it easy because I do have the biggest exam of my life so far on Monday. So I'm just trying to like relax. And I don't think there's any benefit to me personally to cram or to study because you don't know what's going to be on the test. There's a whole bunch of like assumed knowledge that I have tried to accumulate over the last couple of months. Basically, the GAMSAT is the equivalent of the Australian MCAT, which is the exam that you need to sit to get into graduate medicine. Just made myself some instant mac and cheese. Actually, it's not instant. You still have to put it in the microwave. It's the continental one. It's so much better than Easy Mac. It's bussin'. And I just make it with like oat milk or soy milk and like a non-dairy butter. And I'm pretty sure there's like still milk products in the powder, but I just find like this is not like this. My stomach is totally okay with this because it's mostly dairy free. So I have fresh sheets on. There is no better feeling. Peep Leo's pajamas. And I'm just reading some GAMSAT essays and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, happy Sunday. I actually slept for 11 hours last night, which seems so excessive to me, but I am on like the downhill of a cold. If you watched my last vlog, I was like, am I getting sick? I was indeed getting sick. I got a COVID test and of course it was negative, but she also tested for like RSV, influenza and all that sort of stuff. And I was positive for coronavirus. So I just had a cold. I was just being a baby. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm just gonna make myself a coffee. And today is just like, I'm making it a chill day. I'm not gonna do any academic work. I'll just like check some emails. But I do have the GAMSAT tomorrow. The biggest test of my 24 years so far. It's an 8-hour exam. And I'm feeling very anxious, very stressed, and I'm just trying to chill the heck out and relax. So I'm just gonna make myself a coffee, get dressed, go down to the market, get some groceries. I love doing that. I don't know what it is, but I know it's so much more convenient if I were just to order them online and have them delivered, but I like grocery shopping. And I'm gonna get a couple of little bits and bobs because I just feel like doing like a burrata salad. No, it's not called that. It's called a Capri salad with like, you know, like a big ball of cheese and just like tomato and basil. And I've got a whole bunch of cheeses that we bought yesterday. So I'm just gonna have a little charcuterie this afternoon, I think, have a cheeky little glass of wine. And I'm just gonna have a little chill day. I'm gonna read my book. Hopefully I will finish it in the next year. Put on a load of washing and I've done my skincare routine. And my hair is greasy, so I've just, okay, it looks hella bad. It's got dry shampoo in it. And I read on TikTok, I think, that you're supposed to spray it in and leave it for a little while and then like rub it in. So that's what we're doing. We're just leaving it because I have the world's greasiest hair. I washed my hair the night before last and it's so greasy. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee and head down to the market. Oh, and I also have been meaning, we've got like a local croissanterie. If you live in Brisbane, you've probably heard of Loon, and they have some new flavors this month that really sound good to me. So I'm probably gonna head there and get a cheeky little croissant. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Brisbane, it will be partly cloudy with a forecast high of 21 and a low of 9. Currently, it's 20 degrees and mostly cloudy.
Not very warm, but I'm gonna try and go up to the roof and do some vitamin D exposure. This is the fit. This is the pool fit today. I'm wearing my togs underneath. I'm in no way dressed for 20-degree weather, but I'm just gonna pretend that it's 30-degree weather and hopefully the sun will come out. Wearing my cute little Louis Vuitton slides and my Ray-Bans. And this set is actually from Cotton On. I think it was like $20 for the top, $20 for the bottom. And yes, it really needs an iron, but like, how cute, like a little linen set. So I just went to Loon and there was like kind of a line when I got in. Is that gonna stay? No, it's not, it's moving. There was kind of a line, but I didn't have to wait very long. And then when I left, there was like a line that was at least 30 meters long. So I went at such a good time. I didn't know what to get because every month they have something different. And I was like, oh, I feel panicked because I need to try all of the different ones. Why does this hate me? Anyway, so one of my best girlfriends, her partner just called me because it's her birthday this week and was like, send me the number of your essay at Cartier. And I was like, with pleasure. Okay, let's see if that will sit here. Oh, okay, we're looking good. All right, so first we got an everything. So it's like an everything bagel, but in croissant form. And then we also did, this is called a coconut KA, and KA means, I'm gonna butcher it, but Koinaman, and it means like sugary sweet. And it smells so amazing, it's all crispy. And then I also got something a bit different, a little Reuben in croissant form. So I'm gonna cut all of these in half and give half to Leo. And I'm gonna go up to the pool and read my book. I do put sunscreen on my face, like as part of my skincare routine, but then I also just sprayed some 50 SPF on my face because I don't want any more freckles. And I also put some sunscreen on my scars because sun is the worst thing for scar healing ever. And we're gonna take this up to the roof. This is what we're dealing with. Very cute, like a little picnic. And there's kind of some clouds coming up, but we're gonna make the best of it. Okay, this is life-changing. This is so, so good. Okay, so it's so windy and it's so cloudy, so I'm gonna give up and go down to the sauna, and I have goosebumps, so hopefully that will warm me up a little bit. Just going to get some groceries.
To the onto the
Just a sitting area. Drawers underneath.
Just finished up dinner and it was such a success. I didn't burn the pizzas and they were delicious. And I had my Capri salad and I remembered to have my lacties, so I'm feeling good. Our friends just left and I'm gonna have a shower and then I'm going to get to sleep because the GAMSAT. This time in 12 hours, I will be up to here in section 1. So I need to get to bed, and I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.